Germany, officially the Federal Republic of Germany, is a country in the centre of Europe. While the rest of the world may know it for its dominance in industry, or its status as an economic leader in Europe, travellers will find a welcoming country with a diverse culture, beautiful cities, and an incredible blend of historic and modern architecture. With around 35 million international visitors each year, Germany is the perfect country to visit for an authentic look into continental Europe. Top cities. Located close to the Swiss Alps is Munich, the capital city of the state of Bavaria. It's the third largest city in Germany, with a population of 1.5 million, and it's the heart of Germany's industrial power. In the city centre, you can find the Residence, which was the former palace of the Bavarian kings, the largest palace in Germany. It's open to visitors, with exhibitions of its grand architecture, luxurious decorations, and priceless artifacts from the royal collection. In the south of the city, you can find the Theresienwiese, the site of the annual Oktoberfest, a 16-day-long festival with music, international artists, food vendors, carnival attractions, and of course, lots of beer. A fun fact, in 2014, 7.7 million litres of beer, approximately 30 million pints, was served during the festival. Hamburg is the country's biggest port, and the second biggest in Europe. This status has led to the city being called Germany's gateway to the world, with 6 million tourists visiting each year, far outstretching the city's population of 1.8 million. The city is the most international in Germany, with a very metropolitan feel to it, similar to Brussels or London in both the architecture and the sheer diversity of its inhabitants. The city is built around its harbour, and the waterways act as very convenient public transport, with ferries able to take you up and down the city. It's also home to the Elbe Philharmonie, locally called the Elfi, one of the largest concert halls in the world. It overlooks the Elbe River and stands at an impressive 354 feet tall. It's the tallest inhabited building in Hamburg and boasts a variety of internationally acclaimed musical artists, both classical and modern. Germany's capital city is Berlin. The city has been the site of many significant historical events dating back to the medieval period, and this shows in its architecture. Even with much of the city getting modernised over the years, you can still see medieval buildings near the Alexanderplatz and the Brandenburger Tor, which once stood as a huge gate that divided East and West Berlin, but now stands as a monument to its unification. One of the must-see buildings is the Reichstag, home to the German Bundestag, the country's federal parliament. The building has only recently become home to the parliament in 1999, having been restored as a sign of cooperation and unity between the two formerly separated sides of the country. Combining both the neo-Baroque architecture of the original building and the modern architectural style born of German engineering, this landmark is the second most visited attraction in the country. Street smarts. While Germany is considered a very safe country, having a notably lower crime rate than many other countries in Europe, there are still opportunists operating in major cities. Here are some of our tips to keep you safe when travelling around the country. Avoid walking alone at night. Look confident as you travel from place to place. Look like you know where you're going, as this can help you to keep safe and ward off undesirable attention. Keep your luggage close and travel with only what you need. Never leave your luggage unattended. When travelling around a big city, study the public transport system. It's the quickest way to get around, but can be confusing. If someone threatens you and demands your belongings, stay calm and hand them over. Your items can always be replaced, but nothing is worth more than your life. Pickpockets are an issue in most large cities and crowded areas. One trick pickpockets have adopted is working in pairs, where one person will grab your attention, while their partner picks your pocket. Keep your valuables out of sight in zipped pockets if possible. If you're the victim of a crime and report it to a German police officer, they will usually ask to search you. This does not mean you're in any trouble, as some states require officers to search anyone before they enter a police car. The emergency number for Germany is 112 and can be called from any phone at no cost. Natural attractions. The Black Forest is a sprawling wooded mountain region in the southwest of Germany in the state of Baden-Württemberg. While it may not present a challenge for more experienced climbers, the relatively normal elevation makes it perfect for hiking, providing a scenic path through the tree line. Multiple spa towns dot the Black Forest, making them the perfect places to book a night's accommodation and relax after a day's hiking. Make sure to bring a map and GPS with you, and tell people where you're going and when you're due back, as the Black Forest can be quite hard to navigate for newcomers to the area. Hugging Germany's border between Switzerland and Austria is Lake Constance, the largest freshwater lake in the country. The lake offers serene, peaceful views of a flowing waterway shared between the two countries, with the city of Constance making its mark as a place to stay while exploring the lake. There's also plenty of beaches where you can spend some time soaking up the sun. The Rhine Valley is the most notable part of the Rhine River, which runs up the northern part of the country near France and Belgium. The area is famous for its mild, temperate climate and arable land, which has made it Germany's main centre for fruit and wine production. Tourists can expect relaxed travel either on the road or by boat, with plenty of wineries freely offering tours of their vineyards and tastings of their delicious wines. Customs and traditions. The main motorway in Germany is the Autobahn, a network which spans the entirety of the country. There are several areas in the Autobahn in which there are no speed limits, so if driving, make sure you have a keen sense and awareness of the road and cars around you. Alternatively, Germany has a similarly extensive rail network called the Deutsche Bahn, which you can use to get around just as efficiently. Prostitution and late night clubs are fully legal in Germany, with sex workers being a common sight, especially in major cities. Don't be surprised if you find adverts on buses and other municipal advertising space. Germany is a very diverse and open-thinking country, and many cities have specific areas of culture. Research what areas you're visiting and what the culture is like. The locals you run into will generally be friendly, polite, and happy to share their time with you. You'll never be stuck for places to visit in Germany. Many visitors go back time and time again. It's important to plan your trip prior to departure to maximise your experience and always consider your safety. Thank you for watching, and please visit safertravel.org for more information. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with future content. Thank you, and safer travels.